55 seconds remaining.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Cal, aka Activism, here with another video on the channel. Welcome back to Channel 4, by the way. Y'all niggas are Channel 4, but that's what I'm kind of calling y'all because I don't really I made the intro already. Like, please chill on me. But anyways, we're back with another reaction video on the channel. And we're here with Oddly Specific Crystal. And we're reacting to Horror Quiz. Would you survive the night? Warning, hard. I remember, like, we did the zombie one, and, like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a little hit or miss, honestly. Like, I don't think I react to it for YouTube, but I did it with my girl. And that shit was low-key. Like, there was a lot of shit she did in that one that, like, could really be an either-or situation, but she only said one answer was right. So, like, I don't know. But let's get into it.
This is a survival quiz. You're alone in a foreign place. The locals whisper about something in the hills. Something old. They say it drinks blood. You don't believe them. Not exactly. But tonight something's wrong.
It took three
This is a
niggas to
logic
jump
test.
me.
Shut up,
Y'all
Jaden.
niggas
That's
is
like
ass.
Mute yourself.
My
nigga.
bad.
The questions start off easy, but they get harder. And each answer could be your last. For each question, you get 4 options to pick from. And after each question, I'll tell you the right answer.
A logic
And I'll
a
also tell you why the
psychological
others would have
test.
been
Okay.
the
Wait,
last
making
thing
a
you ever
video?
did.
Yeah.
Keep track of your score. And in the end, I'll tell you
Are
who
you
would
asking
have
me the questions or
survived
are
the
you
night.
doing this yourself?
So without further ado,
I mean, I'm watching a girl ask the questions, and I'm about to ask you the questions as well that she asked me in the situation.
Is she Asian?
Yes.
Is she wearing a white dress?
No.
What?
No. Let me play. My fault, YouTube.
let's begin. You're in a tiny town
Nigga
somewhere
about
in the
that shit out.
Balkans.
What you saying my
Okay,
fault
shut
for?
up.
You
Shut up,
booked
she
it
asked
on
the question.
impulse. The town is barely marked on maps. The local currency is something you've never held. And the bartender in this pub doesn't speak much English, but he keeps refilling your glass. It's late. The pub smells like wood smoke and dried herbs.
Okay.
There's a fire burning. A few locals are still at the back table. They keep glancing at you. One of them finally leans over and says something that sounds like, "You shouldn't walk back alone. Not tonight."
Okay.
You ask him what he means. He gestures to the window and says one word in broken English. Nosferatu. The table behind him laughs.
Nosferatu. That's the
How do you
fucking-
respond? Option A, laugh with them. Maybe it's a local joke. Option B, ask if something happened recently. Option C, say, "I don't believe in that stuff." Or option D, say nothing and finish your drink.
See, look. So question 1 is pretty much, backstory. You end up in a little town. Most people there don't speak much English, and you're kind of in a situation like where you hear about like a blood-sucking monster, and one of the locals say, "Yo, don't walk home alone tonight. You shouldn't." Right? And he points out the window. He's like, "What?" And she's like, "Why?" It's like Nosferatu. They barely speak English, but they still manage to describe a vampire without English. Okay, and the answers you could it's like the table behind him laugh, but how would you respond? A, laugh with them. Maybe it's a local joke. B, ask if something happened recently. C, say I don't believe in that stuff. Or D, say nothing and finish your drink.
Wait, so is it A, B, C, and D?
Yeah, A is laugh with them. B is ask if something happened. C is say you don't believe in that stuff. And D is say nothing and finish your drink. Personally, I'm going with B because, like, my nigga, whether it's a joke or not, I'm still gonna ask if something happened and, like, having background information and context
See,
as to what happens. It's like,
I do a mix of both, right? Like, I'd finish my drink and then I go with B because I want to be on neutral terms with these niggas.
But
Because these niggas I don't know.
It's not like you saying, oh, I'm asking the nigga the question, but I'm not going to touch my drink no more. Like, you just asking to do with the question, like, about the situation.
I'll go option B. I want to be neutral with these niggas.
Ask if something happened recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with too. If she says that's the wrong answer, then she tripping.
So the correct answer here is option B.
I'm no.
Ask if something happened recently. So the reason this is the right answer
Should we
is
write it
because
down?
here you're not dismissing him.
Low key, yeah. I also got one correct. All right, so 1-1 so far.
You're gathering information without feeding the myth or challenging it. And survival often starts with listening, especially when you're the foreigner without any cultural context here. Option A, laughing with the crowd, is not the best answer here because it alienates the speaker. They might shut down or play it off and you've lost a source. Option C, saying you don't believe in that stuff, draws a firm line in the sand and you've now made it personal. If they were trying to warn you, they'll back off. And option D, going silent, ends the entire interaction. Information withheld now might cost you later. The man narrows his eyes. He speaks carefully, like he's trying to remember the right words. They come if you are soft. If you say yes too easy. If you listen, you should close your ears. You ask, how do you stop them? He looks at the candle and at the table, and then back at you. You don't. But you
Okay.
can delay. He lifts his hand and he pinches the flame out between two fingers. They ask you small things first, just small. Can I come closer? Do you hear me? Will you look at me? It's not always the door. And he leans closer. You don't say yes. You don't say no. You don't say anything at all. Someone behind him scoffs. It's one of the older men at the back table. Ignore him. This one still believes the old wives' tales.
I'm not gonna lie.
The bartender doesn't look.
Nigga talking about some ignore him. If a nigga come towards me on the specific night I got there, telling me, yo, some creepy shit be going on. If a nigga comes up to you asking me
Hey,
questions,
hold on.
say no, no matter, or don't respond no matter what, with a yes or no question. Like, you know, I'm knowing.
Nigga, okay, what's happening, bro?
She was pretty much explaining the conversation with the background, like the whole atmosphere being built. That's why, like, I wish it was here to actually hear it, bro.
I could shut the session and I'll jump on my phone.
Right?
Yeah, I know this girl.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, I back out on it. Hold on.
She's just not in a white dress. Like, I knew you was talking about the right person. I was just like, yeah, but she ain't in a white dress.
No, yeah, no. For the video I asking of her, she was in a white dress. That's why I asked that.
She don't only wear white dresses though, nigga.
Nigga, the video I seen her, she was in a white dress, nigga.
I heard that part, nigga.
He's staring at you.
I
They came last week. A girl was found. She was still standing when they found her. Still warm.
Mm.
No blood inside.
Damn, how's she warm?
Like
with
something
no
had
blood?
hollowed her out and walked away. As you stand to leave, the bartender slides something across the bar. A small metal charm and a string. It looks handmade. Rusted.
I'm taking
ancient.
that shit.
He doesn't look at you when he speaks. Protection. What do you do? Option A, put it on immediately. Option B,
Put it on
refuse
immediately.
politely. You don't believe in that stuff. Option C, take it, then ask what it's made of and what it does.
This nigga
Or
barely speak
option D,
English.
leave it on the counter and walk out without acknowledging it.
So as he stands on the bartender slides something across the bar, a small metal charm on a string. It looks handmade, rusted, ancient. See, look, I'm personally either going with C or A. Like, he says it's protection. But then, like, take it, then ask what it's made of and what it does. I feel like the nigga barely even knows how to speak, so what good would that even do? You know?
yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, most of these answers would be like combinations
Exactly. It's
because you
not
would
like...
put it on and then you would ask what it does.
Exactly. You know, so you putting the shit on regardless.
I'm just gonna say A.
I'm gonna say A. And if it's not A and it's the answer happens to be C, then we both get in that point regardless, cause like combination type shit.
So the correct answer here is option C. Take
I'm
it,
not.
and then ask what it's made of and what it does.
Okay.
So the reason this is the right answer is
See,
because
look,
here
but the thing about it is like you literally explaining these, like she explaining these people as people that's like barely even fluent in English, you know?
I mean, they can speak broken English, like they can't make proper
Yeah,
sentences, but
exactly.
like
So
they
like, what makes you think that nigga would like have enough sentences built up to, explain it
they
to foreigners and some shit,
yeah.
I'm gonna count that as one because I knew the answer was probably C, but like most of the shit she does is a combination. So
You're signaling respect and you're gathering information. You're neither dismissing nor blindly accepting it, and that maximizes safety and intel. Option A, blindly putting it on, is the wrong answer because you have no idea what this is, and if wearing it marks you, binds you, or even attracts the thing that you're trying to repel here. Option
Yeah, my
B,
nigga,
dismissing the offer
give
out
me a
loud, is also the wrong
flashlight
answer because this
and some
signals
pallets.
ignorance.
I'll be good.
I'm saying, but like the thing, like she don't realize, like, oh yeah, putting it on immediately. What if it marks you and like based in towards you, nigga? What makes you think grabbing it with your hand would make it any different? Like you still said, I'm taking the shit and asking them what it does. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like if it binds you, like it's something about touching it. You don't have to physically wear for it to bind you.
Exactly. Like, oh yeah, I wrapped this around my neck. Now I smell like the thing they're attracted to, nigga. No, you made contact with the shit regardless. You feel me?
I'm still telling you,
And
bro. Give me a flashlight and a few pallets. I'm good.
This nigga is. Alright,
arrogance
bro.
in a dangerous and
Think you gonna
unfamiliar
loop
environment.
Nosferatu?
And option D, walking out without
I
acknowledging it,
am
is the
making
worst of
sense.
both option A and option B. You've both ignored local protection and you've potentially insulted someone who might be your only ally. You pick up the charm. It's heavier than you expected.
Mm.
You don't put it on. Instead, you ask, "What's it made of?" The bartender pauses. He leans forward slightly,
Human
and
blood.
his voice lowers. "Iron from a grave fence." And then he taps the string. "Thread from a shroud." He looks at you for a long
So how
time.
can this nigga speak all these sentences?
You don't
English
wear it to
not
look
that broken.
strong. You wear it to be overlooked. Don't let them hear you say their name. And never, never speak to them first.
Okay, so I was
The
right.
candle on
So
the
I was
bar
right.
flicks sideways,
These
like someone
niggas
walked
just
past.
they can't speak full sentences. They can only speak half.
No, this look like they speaking full sentences to me.
I mean, he's taking like spaces. He's not saying like
Yeah, but he pointing at each
it's.
thing. Okay, boom. The metal one? That's iron from a grave fence. Then you tap the string. That's thread from a shroud. He looks at you for a long time. You don't wear it.
He's taking stops. He's
Nick,
taking stops.
yeah, like he got to think about it, but the nigga still is more fluent in English than like I originally thought based off of what she was saying. Cause like when she's the way
I'ma
she,
just
bro,
say
the
the
way she
nigga can
explained the
speak
character,
fluently.
twin, the way she explained the character the moment the episode started, she was like, "Oh yeah," ignore the background. But the way she explained the character the moment the episode started was like, "Oh yeah, you don't really understand what much of them is saying. They all kind of look at you, you know, and like one of them finally speaks something like very broken English." I was like, "Oh, so these niggas don't really feel me."
These niggas just space out the words. Yo, I'm just hearing. That's
Yeah,
all
but
these
like,
niggas
nigga,
do.
if they English really that broken, what nigga with broken English knows how to say you wear it to be overlooked?
Overwork is a big word.
Exactly. Don't let them hear you say their name and never speak to them first. This nigga's good enough at English to use fucking proper spacing so something could sound more dramatic or serious, my nigga. This nigga is not no rookie at this
Okay,
English
so
shit.
good thing to know that. Just don't talk to nobody.
Dead ass, low key, like, don't talk to no one first. Like, at least don't go out of your way to talk to somebody. Like, see someone on the
Yeah.
side of the road. Are you okay? No, we ain't doing that shit. Quietly walk past that
Now
nigga.
I'm gonna just wave and walk by.
I'm not even
Actually, I don't
waving.
even know if
I'm not
waving
even
will like
waving,
signal
bro.
them.
Because they said don't even talk to them niggas first. I don't know if that counts as conversating. I ain't doing shit with them fucking... No, bro. No.
But no one did.
Yeah.
Outside, the night is colder than it should be. You check your phone. No signal.
You
The
think I
road
got
home
mobile
is darker
data?
than you remember.
No
One
signal,
street
nigga.
lamp
That's
flickers
sleep.
ahead.
No.
Time to walk. The real quiz has officially begun. You step out into
Okay,
the
bet.
cold. The charm is warm in your pocket.
Okay.
The night smells like whetstone.
Wait,
You've
so I'm
been
still not
walking for
wearing
nearly
it?
15 minutes now.
They say you
Uphill,
put it on,
away from the
so...
bar. No shops open. No cars.
But she just said
No
something's in my
sound except
Yeah,
for
I'm
pocket.
your own
lost.
footsteps. Up ahead, beneath a flickering street lamp, You see a figure.
Don't walk towards
They're
that.
standing still, head tilted down, half in shadow. Not approaching, not retreating, just
Why the fuck? Hold up, like,
waiting.
I'm trying to get, like, why the fuck am I outside right now anyway? My nigga, like, I don't even live over here. What is my plan going outside? Whose house am I going to?
What do you do? Option
Yeah,
A,
good question.
keep
Walk
walking
toward
toward
them
them,
confidently,
confidently, like you belong here. Option B, cross the street and pass at a distance without making eye contact. Option
B.
C, turn off into a narrow side path to avoid them completely.
Yeah,
Or-
get fucking slimed out and
See.
call out, are you
Wait.
okay? Nigga, I'm not doing that shit. Turn off into a narrow side path to avoid them completely. Like, it's not like the fucking people are unaware that, like, you know, there's other people that they could eat outside. That's why they probably gotta finesse it, you know?
So just just walk past them.
I feel like that's what I would do, cause like turning off to a narrow side path, that would just like leave me alone.
What did
with
that
them.
make you look weak?
No, but like I got the shit as like, you know, I got the charm with me, you know, that's supposed to make me blend in. If I go off somewhere narrow, then that's like, you know, drawing more attention to me, especially if it notices the charm. And not just that, but like, nigga.
I mean, the nigga could just smell awful as fuck.
Exactly, but like the narrow path, that just don't seem right to me because like, nigga, if it's
Why
a
would you
narrow
have to go
side
somewhere?
path to avoid the nigga, imagine the nigga already knows I'm there. He's just not looking at my direction, and then he just follows me down that narrow path, and now I'm trapped with this nigga on my own.
Again, bro, give me a flashlight and a few pallets. I'm
Oh my
good.
fuck, this is not Dead by Daylight, my nigga.
I promise you, I would take this video to TCM then.
For sure. There ain't even
Give
no
me a
doubt.
bonus for that.
For sure. You is not about to be tackling no Nosferatu, nigga. You're not about to bully him, bro.
Nigga, I'm leaning for real, nigga.
For
Trust.
sure. I personally feel like I'd go with B.
I'm gonna go with. I really feel like C and B are really similar, but I'm gonna stick with B. I'm gonna go with you on this time. I'm gonna stick with B.
Bro, I don't know. The way they worded C, narrow side path. Like, twin, that makes it, that shit sound isolated.
Option D,
I
call out.
isolated.
Are you okay?
D and A is obviously wrong.
No, yeah.
So the correct answer here is option B, cross the
go.
street and pass at a distance without making eye contact.
Okay, well, let me hear why she says C is wrong. Because if it's wrong for the reason I think it is, I'm locked in.
The reason this is the right answer here is because you're avoiding direct confrontation without showcasing your fear. You don't engage, you don't escalate.
Well, you don't have
But
to
you
be
also don't
afraid of
turn
that
your back
nigga
on
to avoid
You
him.
stay in the open.
Exactly, but like you keeping the distance is kind of like avoiding him without him knowing you're avoiding him, you know? Because
Yeah,
the nigga
okay.
like say for example, boom, there's a nigga that's like a skinwalker, right? He's trying to blend in with humans, kinda, and like you know, the nigga on some odd shit, you know, standing across the street, still trying to blend in,
I'm gonna
and
throw
then
a brick at the
like
nigga
he
head.
notices that you like go somewhere the opposite direction because you think that you know, like that means you like nah, that nigga's mad bitch, like you know. You don't walk up to the nigga because the nigga can still hurt you if he is someone dangerous. And don't actively avoid the nigga in the most drastic measure because the nigga's going to know this. He's going to follow suit. He's like, oh, you avoided me, so you must know what I am. Might as well kill you, you know? I can't do it, bro.
You think a skinwalker can survive a brick thrown to the head?
Yes.
I'm talking from like Burj Khalifa.
Like, said Wiz Khalifa?
No, the Burj Khalifa. Do you think if I dropped a brick from like the tower of Burj Khalifa, do you think a skinwalker could survive that shit?
How high up is the Burj Khalifa tower?
I think it's like the tallest building in the entire world. I think.
Yeah, maybe the Skinwalker probably not surviving that. But it's not like it's not surviving because it's a brick. Like if you drop most things that's a solid that has weight to it from that high up, it's killing
At that
anybody
high
below.
up, the impact is gonna be fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. That shit like damn near dropping the cannonball on the nigga. Okay. Correct though.
Open where you can be seen and where they can also be seen. Option A, approaching confidently, is the wrong choice because approaching confidently is still approaching, and it assumes you understand the threat level, and you don't. Confidence won't necessarily stop a predator. It just gets you closer to their reach. Option C, ducking into a side path, is also the wrong answer because this gives up the only light source that you have, and you're trading visibility for panic here and creating a choke point where you can't be seen or helped.
Exactly.
Option D, calling out, is also risky because here you're establishing contact, inviting a response, and giving away your emotional state. Worst case, you're telling them that you notice them and that you're also alone.
I'll pause it.
Yeah, alright. If you'd like to get a copy of this graph, check out my shop. Thank you, but I'm good.
So you cross the street, slow, steady, with your eyes forward. The figure doesn't move. You pass under the lamplight and glance back. Just once. And they're still there. Still watching. Not following. Not yet. But the air behind you feels full. You keep walking. The street narrows. You pass a door that's been left ajar. A tiny convenience shop with flickering fluorescent lights. You step inside.
Everywhere
A
else
woman is
closed but
sweeping in the
this.
back. The figure who follows you lingers in the street opposite, watching. They don't enter the store. The woman in the back calls out in broken English. You take my lift? I finish in 10. Safe. She gestures toward the small delivery van parked in the alley out back. What do you do? Option A, accept. You wait inside with her until she finishes, then take the van. Option B, politely decline and continue walking towards your inn, staying on lit
I don't know,
streets.
that's not safe.
Option
either.
C, ask if you can wait inside the shop for a few minutes, and then leave on foot once the figure is gone. Or option D, step outside the shop and try to confront the follower.
Why the fuck would I do that? You just don't even seem logical in any sense if you already tried avoiding them. Like, what you think, you a white girl that thinks she's getting followed by a black dude in Target? Nigga, like, no, bro. Why are you following me? Nigga, this is a store. I just happen to be going past the same aisle. Like, nigga, you know, like, shit.
What's happening?
So, you pass the door left ajar, a tiny convenience shop with flickering fluorescent lights. You step inside, a woman is sleeping in the back. The figure who followed you lingers in the street opposite, watching. They don't enter the store. The woman calls out in broken English. You take my lift, I finish in 10. Safe. She gestures towards the small delivery van parked in the alley out back. See, it's kind of shady how it's parked in the alley out back, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like, it's dangerous to just continue walking.
I
Like,
don't
it says
know.
staying on lit streets only. I guess that's cool. That's cool, I guess, but like, I don't know.
Like,
But it also did say earlier, don't say yes to anybody. And if you accepted that, would that be like saying yes to like getting closer to the person?
yeah, that would. I mean, yeah, it would essentially mean, yeah, you're getting closer.
Okay. But asking if you can wait inside, you're not supposed to talk to them or establish any conversation either.
I mean, are you forced to talk to the nigga in the store?
I mean, it says ask or accept, you know? So, like, you gotta ask or see. If you accept it, that's kind of like saying yes. But if you step outside the shop to try, like, obviously, we both fucking know that D is the most brain dead answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like it could be B, but I'm really leaning towards A.
What's option A and B?
Except the like ride in the van that she got parked out back in the alley. And she says she says she'll give you a lift after she finishes her shift in 10 minutes. She said you could accept it, you wait inside with her until she finishes, and then you take the van. Or B, you politely decline and continue walking towards your inn, staying on lit streets only.
I'm picking B.
Yeah, exactly, but like I feel like it's dangerous to keep walking with this nigga following you. But like it's also dangerous to get in the car with her. But like,
Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, the main topic is that we're not allowed to agree with anyone.
yeah, exactly. Like you're not supposed to.
Because I mean, so like, Nosferatus are just vampires, right?
Yeah, alright, that's a vampire in specifically. I think I'm not sure if it's like vampires or not.
But I mean, realistically speaking, right? Like it's never like explained that there's only one vampire.
Yeah.
So
I'm
gonna say I'm gonna say that worker is a vampire as well, and I'm gonna ignore them. So I'm gonna just keep walking.
Well, I accidentally
I'm
went
picking
back.
option B once again.
I'm gonna search up what does Nosferatu mean. The word strongly associated with vampires. Okay. So it's like vampires, not just one specific. Yeah, okay.
So there's multiple.
Yeah, that's what Nosferatu mean.
Yeah, I'm
Vampire.
picking option B then.
Yeah, low
Cause
key B.
You do. Option A.
I'm picking
Proc
option
the gate
B.
just enough to shine Catworm and glass below. It are step out of them and have the wit you exposed. See if they'll speak.
Well,
See?
shit, we already see that
Politely
that answer
decline
wrong.
every van parked in the alley.
I changed my
Was
answer. I changed my answer, but
Can't change it, nigga.
I ain't solidified my shit.
Okay.
I'm still going with B, honestly. I don't care.
Back.
Even
What do
if
you
it's
do?
wrong.
Option A. Accept. You wait inside with her until she finishes, then take the van. Option B. Politely decline and continue walking towards your inn, staying on lit streets. Option C. Ask if you can wait inside the shop for a few minutes, and then leave on foot once the figure is gone. Or option D. Step outside the shop and try to confront the follower. See if they'll speak. So the correct answer here is option C. Ask if you can wait inside the shop for a few minutes and then leave on foot.
See, what makes you think the figure is just gonna be gone? You know, one, and another thing is like, what like even if you politely decline the wait to the van, you know, I feel like just wait inside the shop. Asking to be waiting inside the shop literally goes against like a rule that was established earlier when it's like don't start conversation with them. Well, technically she
Yeah.
said don't start conversation with them first, but like even though she talked to her
That
first, like
is true.
conversing with them is a
True.
little crazy, right? She did talk to us first, yeah.
Fuck, I didn't think about that.
Okay, we'll get that. Our first demurrer. We 3 for 4 right now.
Once the figure is gone. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're buying time without committing to transport. Here you're under light on neutral ground with a potential ally, and you're not putting yourself in a confined space with anyone. Option A, getting into a stranger's vehicle is a gamble, especially down a dark alley. Even if she seems kind, you can't verify her intentions, or who else might be involved. Waiting inside the shop is also a gamble, but it's a lower risk one. In the van, you're in a confined space, and if it's a trap, there's no exit. Whereas the shop is still in a public.
Talking about something, if there's a trap, there's an exit, nigga. It's literally just you and her in that shop and the nigga outside. So, like, it's really no such thing as, like, an exit. You know, you either run away from that vampire that tricked you to the other vampire that's most likely outside.
Facing visibly lit area where you can leave at any time and there are multiple exits. Option B, continuing alone, is the wrong answer because this keeps you exposed, and you're gambling that the figure outside won't escalate the moment you leave the range of potential witnesses. Option D, confrontation, is the most dangerous move here, elevating the encounter into a challenge, and you don't know who the figure is or what they want. Speaking to something you don't understand is often how these stories end. So you linger inside the shop. The woman keeps sweeping, slow and rhythmic. She doesn't speak to you, but she doesn't ask you to leave either. The figure stands outside, still watching. Minutes pass, and then, finally, they step backward into the dark. They just vanish behind a parked car. The woman stops sweeping. "Go, now," she says. It won't stay gone. You thank her quietly and step out. The street is silent. You walk fast. You reach the guest house gate. You step through, and you're about to feel relief until you see it. The figure is back, 20 feet behind you, just beyond the outer lamp. Then, they speak, voice low,
I'm not responding
like
to that
breath
nigga.
on glass. "I'm so cold. Please, only a minute." Your charm is warm in your pocket. Across the street, a window flickers with a faint glow of the television. A cat watches from the garden
What's
wall.
good, Neva?
What do you do? Option A,
Shut up,
proc the
Neva.
gate just enough to shine your phone flashlight outside, without stepping out. Option B, step inside,
Wait, what?
lock the gate, and call the host quietly.
Wait.
Option C, open the gate and offer to bring them a blanket.
Wait,
Test their
backspace? Back?
reaction.
I'm so
Or
lost.
option D,
Hold on. I'm waiting for you to finish the questions. What you doing right now? I'm in the call with my homeboy Jaden, and we doing would you survive this horror situation? And it's like asking a series of questions, and you know you got to answer it. And like the more answers you get correct, the closer you are to being like, you know, surviving this shit. Right now, me and him are 3 for 4. We just got to question 5. So this shit says, let me move face cam. for y'all. I'm gonna put this shit like bottom right corner. So this says the figure is back, 20 feet behind you, just beyond the outer lamp. Then they speak, voice low, like breath on glass. I'm so cold. Please, only a minute. Your charm is warm in your pocket. Across the street, a window flickers with the faint glow of the television. A cat watches from the garden wall. What do you do? Crack the gate just enough to shine your phone flashlight outside without stepping out? Wait, so is that like, going behind the gate and then like, flash your phone at them or something? Step inside,
I'm
lock the
thinking
gate, and call the
option
host
B.
quietly. I mean, you still would be in the darkness after that if there's no light in the gate. Open the gate and offer to bring them a blanket? No. That's like a green. Pretend you can't hear them and go straight inside without looking back. I might do D. Because you're supposed to ignore them, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to
They
ignore
said
him.
don't say yes or no. Feel me?
You're just supposed to ignore him.
I feel like it might be answer D. If not that, then A. Crack the gate just enough to shine your phone flashlight outside without stepping out. Wait, so what?
I'm picking option
That's
B.
like cracking.
I'm just gonna ignore the nigga
Wait,
straight
so
up.
I assume that means we're already inside the gate,
Yeah. No.
or
Well,
no?
I mean,
B
no,
says step
because B said
inside. Yeah.
step inside.
So no, we're not already inside the gate, but we're like within the vicinity of the gate. So that shit's saying like, oh yeah, crack the gate open, and flash the flashlight by where they at. Like, no, that's like antagonizing it. I feel like the safest option is D.
Yeah, I'm going D. Pretend like you can't hear the nigga and walk inside.
Pretend you can't hear them and go straight inside without looking back. So the correct answer here is option B, step inside, lock the gate, and call the host quietly.
See,
Nigga.
I don't get like how is that the best option in that situation? Let's see what her explanation is.
The reason this is the right answer is because here, this is barrier control. Don't trade your physical threshold for a moral test. The correct move here preserves your strongest defensive asset, which is the locked gate. Calling the host quietly will also record your situation and possibly produce a local authority figure, or at least flags the interaction. Option A, cracking the gate.
Like, mind you, they said quietly call the host. Nigga, even if you call the host, they still gotta come down there. My nigga, it's not like they just teleport right beside you after you call them. Like, what, bro?
Unless the vampires.
Shining the light is the wrong answer because any opening here is leverage. A small light leak shows that you're present and reactive, and it might also reveal your silhouette, which might leave you vulnerable. Option C, offering a blanket, is also the wrong answer because you just invited proximity and possibly rewarded a manipulative plea. Even if it's genuine, you have no idea whether the person is alone or if they're baiting you, and you have to prioritize your safety here. Option D, rushing inside and not looking back, isn't the wrong answer per se, but it's not as good as option B. That's
And
because
I don't get why option B is so great. Oh yeah,
You know what?
let me ignore this nigga and
give
walk
us half
inside.
a point. Give us half a point.
Yeah, that's half a point. We only got this shit half wrong. We like 4.5 for 5 right now.
Because if we're being honest, she says it's not even a bad choice. Nigga, because we're supposed to ignore him.
Exactly, but she's talking about something. It's just not as good as the other choice. I don't know. That just like I low-key want to veto that shit. I want to veto it and like put D as the correct answer or whatever one we just chose. Cause like I don't know, step inside and then quietly call the host. Like I understand, trying to get another person there since you're not supposed to be alone is a good idea. But like even then, it's not like they're immediately going to be there with you. You feel me? So like,
Yeah.
I assume if there's a gate, you still gotta walk up the line, my nigga. And then, you gotta fucking go open the door and shit. So, it's not like they about to go outside and meet you in the middle of the walkway. Like, nigga, you just keep ignoring the nigga, walking up to the building, Like, say for example, no one is there. No one is inside but you. Even wasting that phone call would do nothing for you. Like, niggas would just know you're about to die at that point.
Outcome here is identical, but option D misses the communication step. The host call matters, because it creates a record and may add someone who can vouch for you, or check outside. You're inside now. The door is locked. The hallway is dim. The air inside feels warm and too still.
That's half a point. No, we got
You
like
listen for
3.5 for
footsteps.
5.
You don't hear any, but the charm in your pocket is hot. You reach the stairs to your room. Then, a knock. Not at the front door, but the back one. You freeze.
You better not
Then,
keep that back door
A
open.
voice, low and calm. It's the guest house owner. We saw someone outside. Just checking that you made it in okay. It sounds like the same voice from earlier, but quieter, slower. How do you
Vampires
respond?
are known to
Option
mimic human
A,
voices.
Call out from
Right.
the stairs. I'm okay, thank you. Option B, say nothing. Stay out of sight and wait for a follow-up knock. Option C, walk to the back door and check the peephole. Or option D, text the host if you can get signal and ask if he sent someone.
So I'm either doing D or B, you know? I feel like D might be the right one in the situation. 'Cause, like, you could verify.
I feel like these should. We're inside a house. So we're inside a house now.
B, say nothing, stay out of sight, and wait for a follow-up knock. I mean, if they knocking on the door, that means they seen us go inside, you know? And even if we did get a follow-up knock, that wouldn't verify whether or not it was, like, the person that, like, is the actual owner. You know, nothing said,
Yeah.
and that said nothing about the vampires being able to not knock twice, you feel me? So, I feel like text the host would probably be the best option. Like, obviously, like, with the text the host option, I assume, you know, you're already being quiet and out of sight while texting the host. You feel me? Cause like, there's no reason to be like, you know what? Let me text the host. Like, I don't think that's what the situation is right here. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, I feel like texting the host would be cool because like nobody says nothing about vampires having cellular devices. And if you can't get service or you can't get signal, then you still gonna be saying nothing and being out of sight. So I feel like D.
So the correct answer
Wait,
is
what's your option? What's your choice?
I'm picking option D.
B or D?
D. D.
D?
Yeah, letter D.
Alright,
option D, text
Okay,
the
I'm
host
on.
and verify.
4.5.
So the reason this is the right answer is because verification is everything. If you're unsure,
4.5
don't
out of
guess.
6.
Cross-reference. Even with no bars, messages can sometimes go through when calls won't. If someone is impersonating your host, the text exposes the lie. Option A, calling out, is the wrong answer because this gives confirmation that you're home, you're alone, and you're reactive. Option B, saying nothing, is not the best answer because even though silence alone can work, here you fail to verify, so you're gambling on your safety.
Exactly.
And option C, looking through a peephole, isn't inherently wrong. In an urban environment with hallway lights, neighbors, and security systems, this can be smart. But here they're a gamble because you're in a rural guest house, it's late, the hallway is dim, and there's no streetlight backup, no door camera, and no sound insulation. The figure outside is silent, unnaturally so. And if you press your eye to the glass, you might be gathering intel, but you're also giving it, the thing outside, your breath, your silhouette, and also your location. And if they're already covering the peephole, then you've gained nothing and you've also just let them know you're home and afraid. You text the host. Someone just knocked. Did you send someone to check on me? There's no reply. You stay quiet. You don't call out. You don't open the door. You wait. 5 long minutes. Finally. No. No one should be there. You lock the door. Move upstairs. As you
Nigga, the
reach
door wasn't locked to begin with? That's a little
I mean,
fucking crazy. I understand
vampires
they can't
can't.
come in unless you invite them, man. But like, nigga, you telling me you already doing all this scary shit, and you telling me you ain't locked the door behind you immediately? That's wild.
your room, the charm around your neck suddenly pulses, a sharp heat, like it's reacting to something. Through the window, you can see a figure standing across the road, not moving. You can't tell if
Shut
it's the
that
same
window,
one.
nigga.
What do? Option A, close the blinds slowly. Control what they see. Option B, keep the lights off and monitor them from the shadows.
That's not smart.
Option C, step into view just briefly and then vanish. Let them know you're not afraid.
Yeah,
Or
I'm not scared of you, nigga, that could suck my blood completely and leave me hollow. Pause. Like, I'm not doing that shit. So A, close the blinds, slowly control what they see. B, keep the lights off and monitor them from the shadows. That does not seem smart. Like, they lurk in the shadows, my nigga. Like, you seen how quickly it was able to, like, move in the shadows from the front of the shop all the way to by the gate? And it didn't even take us a full minute to get there.
I'm choosing option A.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. What's D though? Shift away from the window and try to track them using their reflection in the glass. That shit
The
probably ain't got
vampires
no
don't have
reflection.
reflections.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going option A.
Yeah, A gotta be it.
Option D, shift away from the window and try to track them using the reflection in the glass. So the correct answer here is option B, keep the
What?
lights off and watch from the shadows.
Bro, the shit literally lurks in the shadows. I understand like maybe your shadow could be like, a strong point from it. But like wouldn't turning like wasn't the whole point of this staying in the light as much as possible? Why are we turning them off now? I just don't get it.
So the reason this is the right answer is because here you gain vision without also becoming a backlit silhouette, which is a known security principle in urban defense. You need to see how long they stay, if they move, and if they react. Option A, shutting the blinds immediately, is not the best answer because this immediately denies yourself in.
What?
Close the blinds slowly. Control what they see. But how is that shutting the blinds immediately? You slowly closing the blinds. I assume controlling what they see means they can't see you, but you could still see them, nigga. Like, oh man, these
So
questions.
the correct answer here is option B, keep the lights off and watch from the shadows. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you gain vision without also becoming a backlit silhouette, which is a known security principle in urban defense. You need to see how long they stay,
Nigga said
if
that
they
shit
move,
known.
and if they
I did not
react.
know that.
Option A, shutting the blinds immediately, is not the best answer because this immediately denies yourself intel. Fear wins here. Option C, stepping into view here, is also the wrong answer because it gives a predator, or something worse, everything they want. Confirmation that you're alone, you're awake, and you're aware of them. You've made it personal. And option D, using the reflection, feels subtle, but movement of the window, even sideways, casts shifting shadows. And if they were testing your stillness, you've just failed. So you don't move. No lights, no blinds, no speaking. You stand there in the dark,
like 4.5
watching them
to
watch.
7.
The figure shifts, almost imperceptibly. Then, very slowly, it turns its head. Not toward you, toward the window of the house next door. The one with the TV glow.
Because we got 4 right, didn't we? Or we're gonna count
Yeah,
that
but
as
then
a
we
half
get
point?
5 right?
No.
What was
We
5?
got a half point on like 5, I think. Or 6 was one of them. But she said it wasn't the correct answer, but it wasn't the best one. Yeah.
And then, it vanishes. Charm in your neck cools slightly. Only slightly. You exhale. And then, 3 light taps on your window. You're on the 2nd floor. There's no balcony. Just glass.
Ignore it.
What do you do? Option A, speak softly through the wall. I'm calling police. Option
I'm
B,
not doing
approach
that
the
shit.
window with your phone flashlight. Option C, stay exactly where you are and count 60 seconds. Or option D, throw your charm against the window to test the reaction.
Nigga, that's the only thing I got. I'm not throwing that bitch. I'm doing C.
Option C.
Easily C. I'm not about to explain.
So the correct answer here is option C, stay still and count 60 seconds.
5.5 out
So the
of
reason
8.
this is the right answer is because here, psychologically and tactically, you're in information denial mode. Do not react to lures or tests. Counting time helps you regulate your panic, it keeps your breathing slow, and it allows external movement patterns to surface. And it also tests them. How long will they wait? Option A, threatening to call the police, is the wrong answer because, again, speech and noise is broadcasting your location. Don't narrate, you're not in a movie. Option B, approaching with your flashlight, is also the wrong answer because light from
Hey, even then with the police thing, why would you tell them I'm calling the police? Nigga, just do that shit. And if the police was an option, why weren't they already called?
inside and proximity shows your silhouette. You become the target. And another thing is that flashlights reflect off windows, so you're likely just going to see yourself, not the outside. And option D, throwing your charm, is the wrong answer because here you're sacrificing a potential resource for a pointless bluff. Supernatural or not, don't toss away tools unless you know it's a trap. Your phone lights up. Unknown number. You answer. A calm voice says your full name, first and last. And then, please open the door. We need to verify you're okay. This line is being monitored. We're with police dispatch. What do you do? Option A, say, what's your badge number and station? Option B, hang up. Text your host again. Option C, say nothing. Listen for mistakes in what they say. Or option D, say, I'm not home, and pretend you're somewhere else.
C, I feel like it's either C or B. Like, I feel like B might not be B because, like, say, for example, it is true. Then, like, say, for example, it is B, or, like, it's B, or they're actually, like, with the police dispatch, and then you hang up on them and you text the host immediately. That just, like, ruins the chance of them knowing whether or not you're safe, you feel me? I feel like C would be better because, like, you're staying on the line with them, And like, if it really was a police dispatch, they would wait on the line even if they didn't hear nothing, because they would listen for background noise and shit. So responding is not the good option, though, right?
I'm gonna just say C.
I feel like it gotta be C. Like you could, like, yeah, I feel like B worked earlier, but like this is like, this could solve the problem, you know. So like, there's no point in like worrying about verifying. Just wait for them to slip up. And if they don't slip up, we still being quiet, so it don't matter.
So the correct answer here is option C. Say
know.
nothing.
6.5
Listen for mistakes
out
in
of
what they
9.
say. So the reason this is the right answer is because silence here is your strongest tool. They already have your name, but you don't need to give them anything else. Speaking gives away stress, alertness, and possibly your location or your accent. Option A, demanding
They
ID,
could probably
feels like
copy
the
voices.
smart answer, but it's ultimately wrong because without an official callback number, it's meaningless. Option B, texting your host, is good but premature. You need to assess the threat first. And option D, lying, is the wrong answer because this shows panic, and once you speak, you've already revealed your voice. Silence is the strongest move here. Let them keep talking. Real dispatchers have a structure. So you say nothing, and the voice keeps talking. Are you there? We just need visual confirmation. It pauses. You hear the faintest sound. Not breathing, not interference. Like a second voice. Whispering, just a half second too late. Echoing the same sentence, as if something was repeating the line, trying to copy the tone. You hang up. No one calls back. You're still in the guest house. The doors are locked. No one's gotten in. You've double checked. But something isn't right. The silence is too complete. You pass by the hallway mirror, and something catches your eye. You pause. In the mirror, you are there, but only faintly, like your image is half erased. And then, for a split second, there's something else. A second reflection, not mirroring your movement. You blink, and it's gone. What do? Option A, break the mirror. Option B, use your phone camera to check the reflection again.
Probably not that.
Option C, leave the hallway. Mirrors can lie. Or option D, adjust the lighting to verify distortion source.
Okay.
Leave the hallway.
Well, breaking the mirror before, like, you know, that could possibly cause blood and like a loud noise to let, like, you know, whatever is already outside lead towards you. So that's a bad idea.
No, also, right? It's like a folk tale, right? If two mirrors are facing each other, and like it causes like a disturbance, and like it causes evil spirits to come through the mirrors. But anyway, right? If there's an evil spirit through the mirror, I think if you break it, there's no possible way of it going
Back
away.
in. Yeah, like you freeing it pretty much.
You pretty much just welcomed it inside your home.
Yeah, so I feel like using the phone camera to check the reflection. Once again, phone cameras cause like, I don't know. Phone cameras the phone in general just isn't a great option so far. Leave the hallway, mirrors can lie. Adjust the lighting to verify distortion source. If you adjust the lighting, what if you create shadows and shit? I mean, when has like fucked up lighting ever made someone seem like they're on low opacity, my nigga? No one's ever been see-through because lights were low.
Light has never helped in this situation. Light will never help now.
Exactly. I feel like it's gotta be C. Leave the hallway. Because if you dwell on it too much, then, you know, you make yourself a liability and not focusing on everything around you. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel.
So the correct answer here is option D, adjust the lighting. So the reason this is the right answer is because optical distortions are common in dim or angled lighting, and fear warps interpretation. Before you assume supernatural influence, verify the reflection against real-world physics. Bad lighting, double pane mirrors, or backlighting can distort even your own face.
That
Always
shit's never
confirm before
happened, though.
reacting. Option A, breaking the mirror
When it
is
says adjust lighting, I feel like this answer is just not right. Because what if you create more shadows in the house or some shit? Like, you know, what if how the fuck would you even adjust the lighting, nigga? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Would you
Are the
just
lights
move?
off in the house?
Right, like, would you just move a fucking lamp a little bit closer or further? Would you like is there a switch on the wall where you could like dim the lights to your liking? Like, what's going on here?
Like this is
because this reduces
I'm so
intel,
lost
it signals
here.
panic, and it
Yeah.
just creates a hazard. Option B, using your phone camera, is also wrong because phone cameras just distort light differently. and it's not a useful test. Option C, walking away, is also not the best answer because this doesn't fix the uncertainty, it just delays it. So you
Okay, but even if it doesn't fix it, who says that then? Like, nigga, it's just a reflection in the mirror fucking up. Based off of like a demon literally coming after us. If the demon's already in the house, that's already a problem in itself. You know?
Okay, so what does adjusting lighting going to do anything against a vampire or a
That's what
demon?
I'm
I
saying.
just
And
gotta
like,
know, bro.
mind you, they adjusting the lighting because the camera like showed their reflection weirdly. My nigga, if that was the case, then you should fucking. I don't know, just avoid the reflection. Like, he was already avoiding the vampire. What's the point of like popping up in front of the shit now? I don't know. I'm giving us a half point on this. So we like 7 for
adjust the
10 right
lighting,
now.
and the mirror now shows your full reflection. Nothing strange, but your pulse hasn't slowed. And then, a vibration. Your phone. It's your host, finally calling back. You answer.
Well,
Don't open the door, your host says quickly. No matter what you hear, it's not. The call cuts out.
Mm.
You barely have time to
Okay.
process
I won't
before there's a
open up the door.
knock at the front
No, I
door.
plan on
Same voice. It's me. Sorry, phone died. Let me in? Same cadence,
Yeah,
same
that's
tone,
dead.
same man. But that's not possible. What do you do? Option A, ask him what room number you're in.
I'm hanging up.
Option B, ask him what you were wearing when you checked
I'm
in.
hanging up.
Nigga, he's on the
Option C,
door.
wait
He's
for
not
him to say
hanging up.
something you didn't tell him. Or option D, slide your phone under the door with a voice recorder on.
What?
Please tell me what half of these fucking questions have to do with
Yeah,
my
I'm very
survival.
lost on what D even has to do. No matter what you hear, it's not me. I assume they was about to say. And then the same voice, it's me. Sorry, the phone died. Let me in. The exact same cadence and tone, same man.
I didn't say anything
Slide your
to
phone
him.
under the door with voice recorder on. Literally,
It gotta
what
be
is that?
D.
I feel like
No, because listen, right?
what?
Listen, so we don't gotta ask him for the room number. I mean, he never seen us, so we can't ask him what we were wearing.
I mean, I obviously knew it wasn't A or B, but I'm like, C
But we
probably.
didn't tell him anything though. We just picked up the phone.
Yeah, but no, we like texted the host earlier, and like it's a host of the house, the hotel or whatever. I assume they know something about us. Feel me?
That is true. We did text him. I'm thinking of like, okay, I might go option C.
But like, I'm more lost on like, what does sliding a voice recorder under the door even have to do with anything? Like, we recording the nigga's voice, we already know how the nigga sound. It doesn't make any difference. And if, like, say for example, the nigga snatches the phone, then we lost the phone.
No, yeah, I would go option C.
It's gotta be C. Like, you can't, bro, if it's D, that shit makes no sense.
So the correct answer here is option A, ask what room number you're in.
What? I thought
Nigga,
you weren't
what?
supposed to talk to the nigga. Yo. Literally, the nigga said, don't open the door. Your host says quickly, no matter what you hear, it's not me. Why would I ask the nigga what room number I'm in? Like, they're like, oh, you're in room 14B. No, you're wrong. I'm actually in 14A. Like, what, you gonna tell the nigga whether he right or wrong? Why the fuck would it matter what room you're in, my nigga? Yo, this shit blowing me low-key. I'm vetoing this. The correct answer is actually C.
So the reason this is the right answer is because room number is fast, innocuous, and it's specific.
So we
Only the
8.5.
real host or someone who's watched you check in would know it. It's a classic confirmation test that sounds casual, but it reveals a lot of information. Option B, asking what clothes you were wearing, is not the best answer because this is a vague detail and it could easily be guessed. Option C, waiting, is also not the best option here because it puts you in a passive mode and time matters here. And option D, sliding your
What?
phone under the door, sounds clever, but it delays action and you need answers immediately. He gets the answer wrong. He says room 4. You're in room 7. You don't speak. You don't move. And eventually the voice stops.
But even then, like, oh, yeah, which room you in? Oh, you're in room 4. Hangs up immediately. Either the nigga about to
Okay.
bust up in room 4 because he assumes you're in there, or he's about to bust up, or he's about to go to a different room because he assumes your quick reaction to hanging up means you're not in there and you're in a different room. I don't know. Yeah, that
I
just
guess
does
we're
not seem like the
allowed
best
to
answer.
talk to the nigga now.
I didn't know that was a
Yeah,
thing.
like we're just gonna talk to him after we were avoiding talking to the nigga the whole time. And the person literally said, no matter what, it's not me. Like, there's no point in asking a question to verify if the person prior already said, don't respond, don't answer the doors, and whatever you hear, it's not me. Like, nigga, it's...
You back away from the door. That's when you smell it. The air inside has shifted, and there's a new scent in the guest room hallway. Wet soil. Iron. No open windows yet. You checked earlier. It wasn't here before. What do you do? Option A, check under the bed.
What?
Option B, check the closet. Option C, smell your charm. Or option D, open your suitcase to see if something was placed inside.
I mean, if I'm smelling iron, I'm checking about.
Yeah, no, these smelling wet soil, iron, and something old.
There's a dead body somewhere, my nigga.
Check under... I don't know. Like, this shit really just telling you, oh yeah, what part are you checking first?
Do I gotta check?
I feel like this is a real redundant question, low-key. Like, this shit
Like,
doesn't matter
this
to
doesn't help me
survival.
at all.
Yeah, this don't really matter to survival. I might go D. But, like,
I guess I mean, I feel like the suitcase is the safest option only because you're not really doing anything too extravagant. Like, you're not putting yourself in a bad position.
and smelling the charm, like, we know this, the charm is made out of, like, grave shit and, like, some other shit. It probably is the charm, honestly. And it's probably smelling stronger because something is close by and we're supposed to blend in. But, like, I don't know. This question really don't matter, honestly. So even if we get it
I'm gonna go
wrong,
option C. I'm going option C.
yeah, low key, I'm going C as well. But even if we get it wrong, I'm not even gonna count this shit. Cause like, first and foremost, is my video, yeah. But like, what does this really have to do with survival?
So the correct answer here is option B, open your closet. So the reason this is the right answer is because in both real intrusions and folklore, closets are containment points for bodies, bags, traps, or
And you just expect us to know this background information, like nigga, why would you just assume I know where like containment points are in folklore? This is my first time here, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
things that don't belong. If someone is broken in, this is the most likely hiding space. And if the lore is true, that smell of damp soil isn't just rot. Some say that vampires carry the earth with them from their homeland. Option A, checking under the bed, is the wrong answer because under the bed checks require you to lower yourself, which is dangerous unless you know it's necessary. Option C, smelling your charm,
still
is not the right
8.5
answer
for
because the
11,
charm heats when
so-
danger's near. You know this, but it doesn't speak. It doesn't tell you where or who, just that something's wrong. And option D, ripping open your suitcase, is not the best answer because this wastes time and it's not the logical origin point for the smell. The closet is empty, but the smell lingers.
So what was the option? What was the correct option?
It
Slowly.
was B or some shit. Check the closet.
What? I guess.
And then something calls you back to the mirror. You glance at it once more. You see yourself again. Fully this time. Then for a blink, two of you. And then it's just you again. What do? Option A, cover the mirror with a towel. Option B, take a photo of it. Option C, touch the glass.
Not
Or
touching.
option D, pretend it didn't happen.
Pretending it didn't happen is definitely not the option. I'd probably cover it with a towel or something. Taking a photo of it doesn't really do nothing because, the light reflection of cameras or whatever she was talking about. I don't know. Touching the glass don't seem safe. Like, a lot of these questions require context of folklore in general. So, I don't know.
I might just say cover it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
low-key,
just.
I'm going A. Anything else don't really make sense.
So the correct answer here is option A, cover the mirror.
9
So the
for-
reason this is the right answer is because
Well-
mirrors are psychological vulnerabilities. Reflections that don't track are deeply destabilizing. In folklore, they're also believed to be entry points for spirits or uninvited presences.
Or
Covering the
9.5
mirror
or
is
12.
both symbolic and practical. It removes a trigger point and it resets the environmental control you have. Option B, taking a picture, is not the right answer because digital images distort more than they reveal. Option C, touching the mirror, is the wrong choice, and it's a classic trope for a reason. It gives them invitation. And option D, ignoring, is also the wrong choice because that's how people die in horror films, and you're not in one. You cover the mirror with a guest towel, and the room feels slightly better. And then you hear something. Low. From outside. A growl. You look out the window. 2 dogs are across the yard. One stares up at your window. The other is tense, ears flat. They don't bark, they don't blink. And then
I'm ignoring.
both
Did I
bolt
ignore
into the
those?
trees. What do? Option A, ignore it. Dogs are random. Option B, watch where they run. Option C, close the blinds. Or option D, move to a room without windows.
Maybe move to a room without windows. Like, it wouldn't make
I
sense to
mean,
watch where they
we're not
run.
following them.
Yeah, but it says like they run into the trees. If the dogs were running into the trees, why would they run towards the danger? If they already look shaken up and scared, you know?
Yeah.
Ignoring it is obviously not a good idea. It probably it's kind of like them alerting us some shit's close by. Closing the blinds wouldn't necessarily get rid of it'll just get rid of us seeing outside and things seeing inside, but it doesn't stop the thing from coming in through the window. I feel like moving to a room without windows is probably safer.
I feel like it's really B or D.
B or D?
Yeah, because I feel like they're gonna say some shit like, "Oh, if you go to a room without windows, you have no escape point if they try to block you in or some shit."
Fair, but I mean, you don't really have much of an escape point if you're in the middle of the room with windows anyway. If the shit could get in through the windows, you could go out through the door. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna personally go with D.
I'm going with B.
So the correct answer here is option B, watch where the dogs run. So the reason
I'll just explain. Okay, okay. You like 12 for 14, 12.5 for 14, and I'm like 11.5 for 14.
this is the right answer is because animals react to what we can't sense. In both real-world encounters and supernatural lore,
why
dogs
would
and
watching where
cats
they
often
run do
alert
something?
first. Their direction of escape tells you where not to go, and maybe where it is going next. Option A, ignoring them, is
Why would when has an animal ever ran in the direction they weren't supposed to go? Like, if the
I
animal is
mean,
scared of something, they're not running towards the thing they're scared of. They're running away from it.
animals disobey humans all the time. Like we tell them not to go there, they run there.
You know what? It's not like an order or something. Like, the dog's natural response is fear. Whenever something is scared, whether it's an animal, a human is an animal as well. Like, if it's an animal in general, mammal or fish or whatever, they usually swim away from it, run away from it. So, like, why would they be running towards the direction we're not supposed to go to?
Niggas vampires. I don't know.
This don't make
wrong
sense.
because here you're just ignoring a warning system. Option C, closing the blinds, is denial and blindness. You know something's going on. And option D, retreating to a blind room, is also wrong because this just removes
I
all
figured that's what it
visibility.
was about to say,
You
but at the
watched the
same
dogs.
time, like,
They didn't
what
bark.
would watching
They
the
just
dogs
ran.
do?
Away from the gate. Past your house. Like they were avoiding it. Or something near it. That means whatever scared them is close. It's watching. You move to the far room. Smaller. Fewer windows. Quieter. Until it isn't. A noise inside the wall. Scraping. Wet. Like something breathing through plaster. It moves an inch at a time. Closer. What do? Option A, knock back, test if it responds. Option B, turn off all lights and listen. Option C, bang hard, scare it away. Or option D, leave the room quietly and lock the door behind you.
So you move to a far room, smaller, or with fewer windows, quieter until it isn't a noise inside the wall, scraping and wet like something breathing through plaster. Sound seems to move closer an inch at a time. What do? Knock back? No. Turn off all lights and listen. Bang hard to scare it away? No. Leave the room quietly and lock the door behind you? Like, if it's moving closer to me, how will leaving the room be safe? I feel like it's
I
got.
mean, but why would staying in the room also be safe? You know?
I mean, yeah, but like leaving in the room leaves even more places of uncertainty because it says you hear it scraping in the wet, so like it's breathing through plaster and it's getting closer. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's in the room with you. Because even if you did lock the room door, like, I'm already assuming the room door was locked to begin with. You feel me? So if you did lock the room door and the shit manages to get through, leaving the room quietly and locking it ain't changing shit.
I'm just gonna say turn off the lights and stay
That's what
quiet.
I'm going for. Yeah.
So the correct answer here is option D. Leave the room quietly and lock the door behind you.
Like, I fucking called it. It was some bullshit.
Really, nigga?
Like, fuck out of here.
So the reason this is the right answer is because confronting a sound you can't see is surrendering control. This is bait. You retreat, you isolate it, and you reclaim a sensory advantage. You only fight what you can define. Option A, knocking back, is wrong because this provokes
to be told
interaction,
my
and you're now
answer.
playing its game.
Like, you have to
Option
be-
B, turning the
so
lights
like
off and
your
listening, is also wrong because this is a passive move, and passivity lets it, whatever it is, dictate the tempo. And
Right.
option C, banging the wall, is wrong because escalation
Bro,
without
the way that this test been going so far, like, it's been confusing the fuck out of me. Cause
Yeah,
every
so I'm
time she's like,
13
"Oh yeah,
five,
don't
I'm
talk to
13
him,"
five,
then like, don't talk to him. Then the correct answer is to talk to them, or don't be in the dark with them. And then there's situations where you got to be in the dark with them. So like, I don't know.
I'm 13.5.
13.5. Why are you 13.5? You
I
count this as a
lied. I
point?
vetoed my answer. I vetoed my answer.
I vetoed my answer too. Then nigga, we had the same answer. I'm 12.5.
Okay, nigga.
Like, cause this shit don't make sense. She like the rules that were established early on just kind of get ignored the further we get into this.
visibility risks inviting a reaction that you can't counter. So you step back, quietly. The scrape doesn't follow. You close the door. You turn the lock. The house falls silent again. The air temperature drops. Your breath fogs. And then the charm around your neck burns once. Sharp. And then it goes cold. You turn around. There's someone in the far corner. Not moving. Knees pulled to their chest. A woman. Her hair falls across her face. You didn't see her arrive. She whispers, "Don't let them in. They follow the lonely ones." And then she says your name. You never told her your name. What do you do? Option A, ask her how she knows you.
Not asking her
Option
shit.
B, back out of the room without responding. Option C, offer her the charm.
Hell no.
Or option D, demand she proves she's alive.
If she like, what the fuck is the point of her proving she's alive, nigga?
What's the options again? Ask her how she knows you. Back out.
Of the room without responding. Offer her the charm. Demand she proves she's alive. Literally, what do most of those do?
I really feel like it's either A or B.
It's gotta be B. Cause like, I feel like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go on B.
So the correct answer here is option B, back out of the room without responding. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're facing an unknown person who somehow knows your name. In this setting, that's a huge alarm bell. If it's a real guest, there's no immediate danger from you leaving. And if it's a lure or a mimic, then responding gives it what it wants: your attention, your voice, and your willingness to interact with it. Option A, asking how it knows you, is the wrong answer because this forces you into a conversation and it reveals your emotional state. And if it's a trick, that's a foothold. And option C, giving away your charm, means handing over your only protective tool to someone that you can't verify. And option D, demanding proof, is also not the best answer because here you're either number one, traumatizing a real person, or number two, if it's not real, it'll just
Wait,
mimic
what was the
what
answer?
you want to see or hear.
Oh, yeah, okay, we
Either
got that
way,
right.
you've still engaged.
Like,
So you don't answer.
14.5 and
You keep your eyes down and you step
13.5.
backward. Slow and
What is it?
silent.
What's happening?
Out
What was our answer?
The answer was the one we chose. Backing out the room.
To the hallway. The door frame is cool against your shoulder as you pass through, and you shut the door. The whisper stops. Nothing follows. Then, through the thin wood, you hear the faintest flutter, like paper folding in on itself. You risk a glance through the crack at the bottom, and there's no shadow. No feet. No one. Only carpet and dust. And then your phone buzzes. It's an unknown number, not international. Local area code. You answer, and the voice that answers back is yours. "You have to let me in. I'm still out here. They took my place." You
I'm
don't
not
remember
doing that
speaking
shit.
those words. You're holding the phone. You're sure it's real. What do? Option A, hang up and turn off the phone.
Wait, so
Option-
does the thing only copy the words and like repeat words that's already been said?
Wait, what's happening? I'm in the game right now.
Nah, it's pretty much an unknown number calls. you know, it's not for the area code. It's not for the local area code. It's not international. No, it's not international. It's from the local area code. And, you know, that you answer. And it's like your voice talking to you. You have to let me in. I'm still out here. They took my place. And you don't remember saying those words. You're holding the phone and you're sure it's real. Like, how are you sure it's real if it's your voice, my nigga? That don't even make sense.
B, say where are you and wait for a location. Option C, put the phone on speaker and keep listening. Or option D, say I'm not home and pretend you're
What do? Hang up and turn the phone off? Say where are you and wait for a location? Put the phone on the speaker and keep listening? Say I'm not home and pretend you're somewhere
I'll be
else?
kind of interested to see what they say.
So you what? You wanna keep the phone on the speaker and listen?
Yeah, I want to see what they say to me.
Like, all that that's been said so far is them trying to convince you to go inside. But what I'm not understanding is, like, why do they think that, like, it's real? It's like your
Yeah, why
voice.
would it use my voice?
Like, if it was someone else calling, I'd be like, okay, I understand why you might ask. But, like, twin, it's literally your voice. What is there to not understand? Like, I feel like if I'm, like, hanging up and turning off the phone, you're like, oh, yeah, that establishes you know, your only chance of real communication with the outside is going, yeah. Like, bro, this isn't, bro, like, I'm going A. I don't give a fuck. What you going?
I'm going to
C?
yeah.
somewhere else. So the correct answer here is option A, hang up and
Thank
turn
you.
off the phone.
14.5.
So the reason this is the right
Tied,
answer is
nigga.
because earlier listening quietly was smart because you were gathering intel about an unknown person. But here, this isn't a stranger trying to prove your identity. This is your own voice on the line telling you things that you've never said. That's not information, that's intrusion. Every extra second risks confusion and doubt. The only safe move is to cut the connection completely. Hang up, power down, and kill the channel before it digs deeper. Option B, asking where are you, is the wrong answer because here it accepts the premise. You've already believed it's real. And option C, putting it on speaker doesn't protect you and the voice still has your attention, and that's the foothold it needs. And option D, pretending you're not home, still means that you're talking, and once you've engaged, you've already lost ground. You shut the phone off. The screen stays black. No signal now anyway. And the house is silent. Too silent. And then, a faint sound in the hallway. Slow footsteps. The figure doesn't knock now. It scratches. Long drags of nail across the wood. The frame groans. The lock trembles. You can hear voices now. Not one, several. Whispering your name from different directions. The front, the back, even the roof. Your clock reads 5:41 a.m. Dawn is close, but not here. You have to choose. Option A, bolt through the back exit. Option B, move upstairs to put more barriers between you and them. Option D, confront the door, brace it with your body in the charm. Or option D, open a window upstairs and call for help.
You hear voices now, not just one, but several. Whispering your name in from different directions. The front, the back, even the roof. The fucking roof, nigga. Bolt through the back exit. Nigga, they already said someone was at the back.
We're going to the roof.
Move upstairs to
Because
put
I
more
mean,
barriers. If you move
even
upstairs,
if they're upstairs, even if someone's upstairs, I still have more protection than being downstairs.
confront the door, brace it with your body and the charm. No, not the charm never, like, you know, actively kept them away from you for real. Because they ganging up on you right now. Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna just pick option
D?
B.
B? But it
Yeah,
says
B.
something
I'm
is
going
coming from the
upstairs.
roof too.
Nigga, they're coming from all angles, nigga. Like, there's no angle that's safe, nigga. But at least I could put something between me and them.
See, that's what I'm thinking too, but like, yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm going with you, B. I don't know, like, this just don't really seem like a winnable situation. If you open the window upstairs and call for help, they just gonna come in through the window. And then they gonna steal your voice too, like, no.
So the correct answer here is option B, move upstairs and put more barriers between you and them.
For both
So the reason this is the right answer is because if the house is being
15.5.
pressured from multiple sides, then the safest option is to retreat vertically. Moving upstairs adds distance, doors, and positions you where the dawn's light will strike first through the windows. And here you're buying yourself a couple more minutes, and that's enough. You hope it's enough. Option A, running outside, is the wrong answer because you're
Obviously.
stepping into their ground, and open terrain at night is certain exposure. And option C, bracing the door, is also the wrong answer because while this feels brave, it pins you to a single barrier, and if it breaks, there's no fallback. And option D, yelling for help, is also not the best answer because this confirms your location, it wastes time, and it assumes humans are near you at 5 a.m. So you climb the stairs, 2 at a time. The voices rise behind you, scraping, rattling, and then they fall silent. You bar the upper door. The first shaft of light cuts across the floorboards. When you risk a glance through the window, the street is empty. The house is silent now. No whispers, no scratching. Just the groan of old beams under the first light. Your clock reads 6:02 a.m. The sky is pale blue.
To 612.
You step carefully to the window. The street is empty. The figure is gone. On the floor by the door, you see it. The charm, snapped cleanly in half. You survive the night. Or maybe you were let go. So that wraps up the last of the questions, and hopefully you made it.
Like 15.
And hopefully you were also keeping
0.5
track
out
of how many
18.
answers you got correct. Because now I'm going to tell you what your score means. So if you scored between 0 and 6 points, you didn't make it.
Obviously.
You didn't just get hunted, you invited it in. Every wrong answer was a door left open, and you left too many. By the time the sun rose, it wasn't looking for you anymore. If you scored between 7 to 10 points, then you survived, but just through the skin of your teeth.
See, even if we did count the answers we got wrong, we still in the upper echelon, so the shit doesn't even matter.
Lasted until dawn, but only because the night lost interest. You're alive, but you're shaken, you're traumatized, and you're scarred. Next time, you won't get the luxury of mistakes. If you scored between 11 to 14 points and you survived, but something followed you home. You made enough good choices to see daylight, but you missed something. A window
We at
left ajar.
15.5,
A
so
word
it don't
spoken
even
when
fucking
silence
matter.
was safer.
Perfect
And now the
run,
figure
nigga.
knows you. Survival is temporary, but getting their attention is permanent. And finally, if you scored between 15 to 17 points, then you survived completely unmarked. You read the signs, you didn't hesitate, you shut every door, you killed every channel, and you gave nothing away.
Did do
When
that.
dawn came, it found you whole. And for tonight, at least, you won.
See, I know niggas at YouTube, y'all might be like, nigga, you twisted the test into where you could win, bro. You can't blame me for cheating
All the
against a
answers
game
are
that was
wrong.
already rigged. You feel me? Like, there were certain answers that, like, really made no fucking sense or really held no value whatsoever. You feel me? So, like, I'm counting this shit as a win. Let me know what score y'all got down below without my coercion, you know? And, yeah, this is pretty much it. Thank y'all boys and girls so much for watching. It's been your boy Activism, aka Cal, aka Channel 4. And I'll see you next time. Peace.